gang violence and other kind of violence.
Get away! I could be at work, at school, in my car, and I can still get shot by the police. But I can get shot anywhere.
So it is what it is.
What's good, Shadow Realm? It's a Black Gen Z Mindset. Make sure you go ahead and like, comment, share, subscribe. Now let's get into the video.
Fox 45 News demanding answers tonight after a violent 24 hours in parts of Baltimore. 13 people shot, one of them died.
The latest shooting happened in
13 people shot, one dead in Baltimore, one night.
North Baltimore just around 2 o'clock this afternoon. An 18-year-old was hurt.
12 of those shootings happened within 12 hours of each other. You're taking a look at just some of those scenes. One shooting last night left 3 people wounded, including a 14-year-old boy.
It happened in a safe street zone hours after city leaders gathered in the same area to tout some success when it comes to gun violence.
Fox 45's Mackenzie Frost pressed the mayor for answers on that shooting and the overall violence in parts of Baltimore.
Our team coverage begins with Keith Daniels, and he's at Baltimore City Police headquarters with a look at the role the officer shortage is playing. Keith?
Well, Kai, the City Police Union president, Sergeant Mike Mancuso, called it a, quote, chaotic day and night for his officers. He said they did a great job, but they are exhausted and overworked. And tonight, a closer look at that violent Tuesday and the police response. The unrelenting gun violence in Baltimore City. One shooting every hour. In all, 12 people shot within 12 hours. A bleak period Tuesday from 2 p.m. to 2 a.m. Shootings reported across the city in the east, west, north, and south, with the police department struggling to keep up, stretching an already short staff. Listen to the dispatchers.
Wagon person isn't in yet. They're on overtime.
Adam shift units coming clear, guys. Still holding 7 calls for 3 priority ones. They have no one available at this time.
Critical words, but emblematic of the department's uniform patrol unit that's nearly 500 officers down. Former Baltimore Deputy Police Commissioner Jason Johnson.
Say it is a crisis at this point, but it's been a long time coming.
On the current police shortage and how it potentially fuels the city's crime crisis.
Well, because the BPD does not have the ability to deliver the resources necessary to reduce crime and to, create a sense of safety, which is fundamentally what police departments do. They don't have adequate staffing to do that.
Police Commissioner Michael Harrison says they are getting the job done, but with fewer officers using overtime to, quote, flex the size of the department. Johnson calls overtime critical, but concerning.
It's mandatory. It's not optional. This is not an opportunity for officers to increase their income. In many cases, they would prefer to go home and spend time with their family, but they're kept in these long, day-long shifts, which can in itself be dangerous.
In Tuesday's shooting spree, 11 of the victims are expected to survive, but a 28-year-old man was killed in West Baltimore. Just minutes after a triple shooting injured a 14-year-old boy. Dozens of yellow evidence markers dot the scene where the teen was struck. No word yet of suspects in any of these shootings. Well, according to the city's police union, currently there are about 600 officers assigned to the city's 9 patrol districts, with only about 10 to 14 officers working per district, per shift on the streets. We're live tonight. Keith Daniels, Fox 45 News.
Back in the tri-state, there are hundreds of families who are glued to the internet.
According to police charging documents, retaliation is the motive in this case, and although court papers don't identify the shooter, the judge says he believes he really knows what's going on. Police charging documents describe a plot of retaliation and stalking. Police say the revenge was orchestrated by 52-year-old Michael Carthen, a father of 9.
Wow.
It started when Carthen spotted people in a Walmart associated with someone who shot his 17-year-old son.
So you got a 52-year-old man being dragged into the op culture, being dragged into the beef, and now he is helping his son retaliate on his ops. These super OG gremlins. are on demon time. And I told you guys how the youth are being led astray. And this is a perfect example.
That February shooting took place outside their Baltimore City home. Court records show Carthen and his son followed the shoppers as they drove away from the store. According to investigators, Carthen then pulled alongside the victim's car on White Marsh Boulevard between Bel Air Road and Perry Hall Boulevard. Shots fired from the Carthen's vehicle riddled the target's car with bullets. One bullet hit the victim in the face. Police say he will be permanently disfigured. That victim got help at an Olive Garden.
We just believe that the victim saw the nearest establishment and ran there to seek help.
Testimony at his bail review revealed Carthen has a long and violent criminal history. Charges include armed robbery, involuntary manslaughter, drug possession, and assault. According to court testimony, Carthen works as a barber. His public defender told the judge Carthen is a devoted father, grandfather, and volunteers at his church. The public defender says his criminal history is old and that Carthen is reformed. After reading the police charging documents, the judge said the father is saying this is all his fault to protect his son. The prosecution asked the judge to deny bail, saying Carthen is a clear public safety threat. The judge agrees, declaring this case involves serious public safety ramifications. Reporting from District Court in Towson, David Collins, WBAL TV 11 News.
Yo, what's good, BGZM News 17 family? I'm at the corner of Jesse Jackson and Marcus Garvey, and I got some bad news for you. As you can see, I lost my job. I'm out here living in cardboard boxes outside of boarded up vacant homes. YouTube said I'm done getting money out here in these streets. They even took my funky ass suit. So anything right now would help. So go ahead and hit that Cash App, hit that PayPal, hit that GoFundMe, hell, cop the merch. Or if you want to make the long-term commitment to the Jinquavius Jackson Fund, join the Patreon so that I can continue to put out top-notch content each and every day. Also, check out the Rumble, where there is absolutely no censorship. Link in the description box below.
Hey, yo, ain't that nigga Jinquavius? Yo, I recognize.
No, that's not me no more.
Hey, yo, run your pocket.
Y'all killing me with this shit.
Do the opposite of Antonio Brown and take
What
over your
more
store.
do you want from me?
Mayhem at Mondawmin Mall today. A witness shares this video with Fox 45 News, sharing a rowdy crowd of young people.
I seen a whole bunch of kids just fighting, a whole bunch of them.
Well, witnesses say at one point a police officer was actually punched in the face, and it comes as a post is circulating on social media encouraging people to gather and, quote, pop off.
So y'all heard it, the new trend to pop off. All these different trends in the community, which are destructive in nature, are coming to light. They're being exposed in the public. And this is a huge issue because you have people organizing events to cause chaos in the city, much like what we saw in Chicago last week. And it doesn't seem to be slowing down at any point, honestly. And the summer is just going to be a lot worse. So brace for impact.
Things get wild at Mondawmin Mall tomorrow. Fox 45's Keith Daniels joins us live with more on the chaos. And Keith, this is eerily similar to you and I talking live on the anniversary of Freddie Gray's death.
Absolutely, Kai. Now, we're live outside of Mondawmin Mall, where many of those people, many of those young people met here today before the brawl. And tonight, what could happen tomorrow?
At Liberty Heights Avenue, near Woodbrook Avenue, chaos at the corner.
I seen a whole bunch of kids just fighting, a whole bunch of them.
Dozens of juveniles gathered in a group. Fights break out. The disorder caught on cell phone video. Punches are thrown. Juveniles attacking juveniles. Look closely. A Baltimore City police officer seen in the middle of the crowd trying to break it up. We're told later a teen punched the officer in the face.
I see this young lady on the ground being stomped.
Miss Tracy on her way.
And like I told you guys before, women, children, it doesn't matter. Anybody can get it. Anybody is a target. These super gremlins are on demon time.
Home says she stopped her car when she saw a girl in distress and a boy under attack.
They got the little boy on the ground over there and just stomped him. For what reason? He's like, no. And they just kept stomping him and stomping him and stomping him.
The mayhem happening near Mondawmin Mall, where an Instagram account is calling for a Mondawmin link up this Friday. The post urging participants to show up at the mall, have fun, bring all the drama, and uses an expletive regarding the police. The social media image gives a start time of 3 p.m. on Friday, suggesting the flash mob gathering will end whenever they start shooting.
Have fun, bring all.
So let's run it back. It says Mondawmin link up, Friday, April 28, 2023. So you see that they have the ability to organize. They have the ability to be on time. Okay, we're not dealing with individuals who are on CPT or anything like that. They're pulling up on time for the BS. But when it comes to education, when it comes to, pouring into the community, when it comes to doing something positive, they're either absent or tardy. And this is the problem in the community. This is why we continue to say, sisters, come get your kids. Okay? Because they're saying have fun, bring all the drama, dress up, don't come with a ponytail, F the police, and the event starts at 3 to whenever they start shooting. So the concept of time and punctuality is there. We just have to turn this negative energy into something positive, which I'm not sure if we're ready to do.
Will end whenever they start shooting.
Have fun, bring all the drama.
Sheila Pompey and Kimberly Davis at the bus stop at Mondawmin, angered by the post.
It's crazy. Some ignorant, foolish person didn't have anything to do. They just trying to start some more trouble.
Why? What purpose is that? What is it going to prove?
The social media post is strikingly similar to one that sparked a series of riots in the city after Freddie Gray's death in police custody in 2015. That post called for a purge at Mondawmin Mall at 3 p.m.
See what's happening, guys. It is not looking good for the future of the community, and it's only going to get worse before it gets better because people don't even know that this type of stuff is going on. They really don't. And I really challenge you guys to share my videos and get this message out there, because unless we spread awareness, we're going to be blindsided when an actual solution is presented, because it's not going to be a solution that we, are going to like at all.
April 27th, 8 years ago today.
It's crazy. We need to do something.
And this is what y'all voted for, okay? Let's just not graze over that. This is what the sisters voted for, complete chaos. And they're about to have a lot more casualties coming from their camp as well, so.
Well, we did reach out to Baltimore City Police. A spokesman told me that the department and their law partners are aware of that social media post. They say they're ready to stop any misconduct. We're live tonight. Keith Daniels, Fox 45 News.
Gang violence and other kind of violence.
Guess what? I could be at work, at school, in my car, and I can still get shot by the police. I can get shot anywhere.
So it is what it is.